Good morning to you, Kentuckiana. It is 6 a.m. here on your Tuesday, and we're glad you're joining us. I'm Grace McKenna.
And I am Jim Stratman. We are looking forward to a pretty nice day outside. A little bit cooler, though, but Matt, that's not something that I mind very much.
Hey, I'm right there with you. Yeah, it definitely is going to still be a bit of a perfect spring day for us. I'm expecting temperatures to range into the mid to upper 50s as we head further on into our afternoon hours. We're going to see mostly clear skies today as well. The main weather factor are going to be some gusty winds. We could see some winds gusting up to 30 miles per hour. We just saw one close to downtown around 28 miles per hour. So it is going to be a breezy afternoon for us. Temperatures ranging in the mid 50s for us across downtown. Just across over there in southern Indiana, we're seeing temperatures at 50 near Paoli, 50 Seymour, 50 for you guys near Madison, 52 in Scottsburg. West winds are going to keep us mostly clear today, moving a lot of that cloud cover further towards the east as part of this area of low pressure that's centered across the Great Lakes. We're on the other side of that rotation that's continuing to drive in clear and quiet skies for us. It's going to be around as we go through the course of our Tuesday. So you could expect temperatures to gradually make their way into the upper 50s as we head into the afternoon hours, and we're expecting just a few small clouds as we head later on into the afternoon time, but zero chances for showers. We're expecting a very dry and quiet pattern as we head throughout the course of the day. Lots of sunshine, and those temperatures will be ranging into the upper 50s in the lower cities closer into the Louisville metro. So that's what you can expect as we head throughout the course of our afternoon time. Here's a quick check with traffic this morning. We are looking good to go. The only holdups that we have so far this morning, there's two stalled vehicles. One of them I-264 eastbound to Bardstown Road. It's blocked due to a stalled vehicle, and also the other right-hand shoulder on the Waterson at exit 14 near Poplar Level Road. It is blocked due to a stalled vehicle as well. If anything else changes traffic-wise, we'll be sure to let you know.
Matt, thank you. The floodwaters, of course, have receded now, but the aftermath is far from over. 2 homes are now at risk of falling into a creek after a mudslide. Take a look at the damage after floodwaters washed away part of a cliff in Prospect. Emergency management said officials were notified Sunday that this land was sliding in the Harrods Creek area. The families were evacuated and the homes are now considered unlivable.
And in just a few hours, Mayor Greenberg is going to be giving an update on the flood cleanup here in Louisville.
Gabriel Gonzalez is live downtown with what we know so far. Gabe.
Hey, good morning, Jim and Grace. Yeah, Mayor Craig Greenberg set the goal to have everything cleaned up by Kentucky Derby, which is less than 3 weeks away. And Kentucky Derby Festival officials said that everything should be good to go by Festival next week. Now take a look behind me. We showed you this road. This is 4th Street. We showed you this yesterday in the morning show. Remember, there was all that tree, debris, mud. Well, take a look. It's now all over here on the corner of River Road and 4th Street. You can see right behind me all of the trees, big logs, debris, and some trash all gathered in this area. Now we will be hearing from the mayor later this morning. Right now, here's what he's had to say about the cleanup so far. Greenberg said estimated costs for this cleanup down here were around $5 million. And those efforts, with the help from the national team, started last weekend. President Trump approved Kentucky's emergency declaration for flooding 11 days ago, and last Friday, Governor Beshear requested a major disaster declaration, which a FEMA representative told us would result in more assistance, moving beyond immediate needs and rescues.
I can tell you right now, we are fully staffed and ready to respond to this if a major disaster declaration is approved by the president. Also been conducting what are called preliminary damage assessments to determine the level of support needed in each area.
That FEMA spokesperson said there are already more than 100 staffers in Kentucky working on flooding. But again, the president will need to approve the major disaster declaration for them to start on individual assistance. And Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell will be joining Mayor Craig Greenberg later this morning. Hopefully, we want to get some more information on that federal help. That is at 10 o'clock at Metro Safe, and we will be there this morning. Jim, Grace.
All right, Gabe, thank you so much. Today is the deadline to file your 2024 taxes with the IRS, but Kentuckians have been granted an automatic extension due to severe weather. Kentuckians now have until November 3rd of this year to file individual or business taxes. It's one of 12 states that the IRS granted automatic extensions to because of natural disasters. Disaster aid is not counted as income, so that's not taxed. You're also permitted to write off a certain amount of loss due to disasters.
The defense for one of the suspects in the Crystal Rogers disappearance is asking for more DNA testing. This comes as Steve Lawson and his team of attorneys asked the judge yesterday to have additional DNA testing on pieces of hair found inside Crystal Rogers' car. In court documents, the attorneys allege that someone could have tampered with Rogers' vehicle after it was abandoned by Steve and his son, Joseph Lawson. That could reveal another suspect in the case. It also mentions the possibility of the hair coming back linked to Nick Houck, the brother of Rogers' ex-boyfriend, Brooks Houck. The prosecution argued this will drag out an already long trial process.
The victim in this case has filed a notice that they want the trial to go forward with unreasonable delay, and that the Supreme Court, as well as the Kentucky Constitution, states that they have no less rights than the defendant.
None of us are qualified to stipulate as to who hairs belong to or who they don't belong to. That is the purpose, the foundational purpose of requesting forensic DNA analysis.
The prosecutor disagrees, saying that the hair doesn't match Nick's, and even if it matches someone else's, that won't clear the Lawsons, who have admitted to moving Rogers' car. The judge gave both of the attorney teams 48 hours to submit additional evidence. He said he plans to make a ruling in this case next week.
A woman accused of stabbing a nurse outside of Jewish Hospital is being held on $100,000 bond. 35-year-old Lacey Wilson pleaded not guilty in court yesterday and was appointed a public defender. LMPD says just after 7 Saturday morning, Wilson attacked a nurse after an argument, stabbing her in the back with a screwdriver. Wilson was arrested shortly after, and the nurse was treated at the hospital. U of L Health says it has increased security measures in the area. Wilson is due back in court next Tuesday.
A $50,000 bond was set for Montrell Thompson. He's the man accused in a carjacking at the Yorktown Senior House on National Turnpike. Thompson faced a judge yesterday for the first time and was assigned a public defender. Arrest records say that Thompson approached the victims Saturday, demanded their keys, hit them in the head with a gun, and then took off in the car. Police eventually stopped and arrested Thompson, charging him with robbery and possession of a handgun by a convicted felon. He's due back in court on April 22nd.
We are less than 3 weeks from giving the garland of roses to the 151st Kentucky Derby winner, and South Louisville is busy prepping. For the third year, Metro Councilwoman Jennifer Chappell hosted Derby Our Way, an event to address road closures, transit issues, and community concerns. The town hall included representatives from LMPD, TARC, and Churchill Downs. Transportation companies like Derby Dash said unannounced street closures hurt their operations.
For 12 years, we come around Burton, drop off at 9th Street so people can easily cross. For 12 years, when we pick them up, we come down routing to Burton.
LMPD traffic control said over the last 2 years, Derby traffic improved, and they're committed to listening and making adjustments where possible.
We've got 19 days. Now, we can't turn the Titanic on a dime, but that doesn't mean I can't come here and listen to what you have to say and see, hey, you know what? Can we clean this up a little bit, make it a little easier?
People who attended last night's meeting were given complimentary Derby Week tickets. The Kentucky Derby is the first Saturday of May.